Oh, really good. Actually, I didn't know we were going to announce it today, so signed on last week and got a bit of a surprise myself. So really, really excited, and I think the last 3 weeks has been a real positive shift for us in where we're going, and I think our supporters and all of us players can really see that as well now. And yeah, it's so exciting where we're going. I'm happy to be a part of that for another 3 years.
Is it extra special as well, given that you did have a tough couple of years at the start there?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like, yeah, especially last year after I broke my ankle, I thought, gee, like it's pretty fickle in AFL career. I didn't know how much longer I'd really have left, but to be here almost a bit over a year later and to now sign on for 2 extra years on top of what I had is, yeah, really, it's relieving, but also I think great story of perseverance as well for myself.
I was going to say, did you have a point where you thought that maybe you wouldn't have a career beyond sort of what you'd experienced? Did you mind go to those places at any point?
Yeah, certainly. As soon as I injured myself last year, I think I'd had so many in a row. I thought, geez, like I'm probably not going to get a career up and going at this point. But yeah, credit to the club. They showed a lot of faith in me. They signed me on for 2 years last year, which really it gives you a lot of confidence in yourself to keep going. That the club shows faith in you. So I think this is my turn to show faith in the club and where we're going. And I'm happy to repay that.
When you speak about that perseverance story, are there positives that you take from it, things that you feel have helped you improve as a player now?
Yeah, I think a lot of my growth has actually been off field. I haven't had a lot of time on field to improve my footy until really this year. Improve myself as a person, working on my resilience, working on my demeanour around the club, how I affect others when I can't play. I think I found myself coming in during rehab, quite down and probably affecting the mood of other people. So being able to work on that, I think, has improved myself as a person and probably helped others around the footy club.
Is it something that you do to do that?
No, not really. Like I spent a lot of time with Mary, our psychologist. I've worked with different physios. Our rehab physio, Liam Phillips, was huge on that, and also Steve Dean, another rehab physio we had, also just monitoring mood and helping pick my mood up and whatnot. But I think it's just something I'm self-aware of now, having been a bit older and been around the club for a bit, and able to pick up when my mood's down and able to remedy that.
Are you feeling at home down back now?
Yeah, I am. It was a bit of a different move for me. I've always played up forward, but yeah, I really enjoy the role. I feel like my skills lend themselves to the role a lot. I'm quite comfortable there. I've still got a lot of growth in terms of defensive craft and defensive nous. I've still got 9-10 games left in the year to work on that, and hopefully carry that into next year.
Have you played with Griff before? And you're looking forward to doing that next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I played a couple of games with Griff last year at the start of the year, obviously at different ends of the ground. But yeah, he'll be great to come in. I went down and watched the VFL on Sunday, and he looked at home. He played an unreal game, really strong, good intercepting, so directive with his talk across the back line as well. So he'll come in and he'll shore our defence up even more. I think Corey's hit some really good form. Luke McDonald's hit great form. Even like Jackson Archer on the weekend played his best game for the club. So we're starting to build a really good defensive identity around contests, hard 1v1s, and also some offensive stuff like intercepting as well. I think we're building that, and Griff's just going to come in and strengthen that for us.
Seen a few people sign on here this year. What was it like to add your name to the list and when they found out about it?
Yeah, it was good. Clarko announced it at training this morning, and all the boys are pretty G'd up, which was really nice. It's a good feeling for me personally. I think it's a great feeling for all the boys, and I think if we can keep a really strong core young group together, we're going to go a long way. And yeah, I have confidence that we are going to keep that group together. We're really tight knit here at the club. We all get on really well, and we all have confidence in our coaching staff and the club directive.
Do you feel like you guys have got over a hurdle like halfway through the season? All of a sudden, you seem to be in every game at the moment.
Yeah, it does feel like that. We going into the bye, we had a little bit of a shift in game plan, more just simplifying it, based more around more simple offense, working the ball up a little bit, but also using speed when the time comes. It just allows us to set our defence behind the ball a bit better, puts us in a contest a lot more, and a lot of our boys are really strong in the contest. So being able to do that after the bye has kept us in a lot of games. We would have loved to probably win 1 or 2 or more of those games. We're definitely in them to win. Collingwood, I feel we probably should have won that game, but we take great learnings out of those. The Collingwood game especially, and Melbourne on the weekend, they were 2 different games. One we had to hold the lead, one we come back from behind. So we take some really good learnings out of that, and hopefully this week we can carry that form in.
You've got the doggies. You've had some good battles with them over the last few years. I think they find it a bit tricky to play against you. How are you feeling about that contest?
Yeah, it'll be it will be a good contest. I feel for us as a defensive group as well, they've got some tall players, so it'll be a different look to last week with Melbourne, a bit of a smaller forward line. So that'll be a bit of a challenge for us. But I feel like Aiden Core, myself, Jackson Ash, and Cal Dawson, if he comes in, will all be up for the challenge. And as a whole, I feel like our midfield have performed really well the last few weeks. So I think they'll give them a really fair shake. But it'll be a great contest for us.
How impressive is Will Phillips being in the midfield with a bit of a tagging role?
Yeah.
Can you pick that up against the Doggies?
I reckon he can. I'm obviously not sure what we'll do yet. We'll turn our attention to the Dogs this afternoon. But yeah, Phil's been great. It's so pleasing to see him come in and hit some really good form. He's been working so hard off field, and he's that heart and soul player for us as well. He loves the football club, and yeah, to see him flourish in this new role is warms the heart. It's really good to see.